Take one.
Take one.
Do the eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Ghosts or sexy ghosts.
Welcome to Leave No Stone Unturned, where comics explore abandoned buildings, hunt spirits, and track down monsters. On this episode, the team heads back to McArthur, Ohio to investigate King's Hollow Tunnel, a wooden train tunnel that was once on the same line as Moonville. Will the comedians meet the spirits of the Hollow? The comedians retrace their steps from Chillicothe back to McArthur, Ohio.
Wedding. Just give me a second, man. I'm getting adjusted. God damn it. Look at me right now. Look at me right now, God damn it. Look at me. Look at me right now. God damn it, no, you look at me. I am the most important fucking thing you can do right now, motherfucker. Look at me.
They are returning to the rail trail, although today they are skipping Moonville. They are searching for the remnants of the town of King's Station, another ghost town abandoned around the same time as Moonville.
That's terrific. I'm glad we didn't get pulled over. Things are fine. The music's like perfect. About to go hunt ghosts. Yeah. Over there, it looks like you got a horrible blemish on your face. Oh. Schmidt for judge. Who is Schmidt to judge anyone?
Yeah, I agree.
You can't judge.
Fuck Schmidt.
Yeah, that's up to Mark Judge.
He's full of Schmidt.
Yeah.
And then we're on this.
I did a comedy show there once.
Dino's Beer Wine VI Liquor Pizza.
Actually, super fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Sweet taste.
I was a little disappointed doing research because it's called King's Hollow, and I was expecting there to be like royalty, like a castle, but it turns out the guy who founded it was named Silas King, of course, and that sounds like a preppy, like trust fund boy's name, doesn't it?
He's someone that owned slaves.
Yeah.
Repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand.
If that turns out to be like a real form of like hypnotism, you're gonna have all these guys like trying to watch porn. Yeah, when they're falling asleep.
Yeah, for those of you just joining us, that was an inside joke, so fuck you.
That's getting cut.
The team has lost cell phone service, as well as their way. They drive around aimlessly.
I was just saying, we could probably explore that later.
Yeah, you could.
It's starting to get spooky.
Yeah. That's so spooky.
After a long time lost in the woods, they manage to find their way to the tunnel, but they are quickly losing daylight. Ian's group meets up with the other car, driven by one-time guest and new cast member, Michael Moore.
As you heard, my name is Michael Moore. And no, I'm not the fucking film director, so we can cut that shit out today. No, because if I were, I'd be rich, and we would not be having this fucking conversation right now. I would have gone and I would have bought myself an island with all my fucking dollar bills, and I'd just be burning this shit on a beach somewhere, just, hey, how you doing? Just all this in a banana hammock, hey.
Breaker 6-9, go there.
Well, this is 6-9, so fine. Come back.
We're leaving, bye.
Awesome, I'm at the tunnel.
Okay, well, we're not, but we're leaving.
Gotcha.
On the way, kitty. I heard it's longer than Moonville.
Hell yeah, what that party is.
Oh.
Oh, mosquitoes.
Gets pretty bad the further back you go, so I'm thinking that we're probably not going to traverse the tunnel all the way. I'm not really bummed about that.
No.
You have fucking failed.
I'm telling you what, the Screen Actors Guild has a lot to answer for.
With that?
Did they pay for location?
Yeah.
Just like still off.
They should have.
They didn't front the bill. I can't say it. So I lost the silly hat. Shame on me. But I went to the other side of the tunnel. And it's fucking gorgeous. It's like straight up marshland through here. Let me turn this around. How do I? Something over there. Probably a bullfrog. Don't know if you guys can hear that. I love this sound. That's a good photo right there, isn't it?
Camera, Donny?
Yeah.
You might get some B-roll.
I was recording for you.
Evan, don't go in the monster's mouth.
Oh my god. Are you building?
Don't go in there.
Rude.
What's up there? Nothing. Bunch of dirt.
Warts. In the rock.
Nice. Film some of that shit.
Oh, I won't be able to see up in here.
Alright, let's go get our interview.
I'm Donny Lowery. I'm one of the co-creators of Leave No Stone Unturned.
I'm Dante Piccolo. I'm one of the investigators on Leave No Stone Unturned.
And I'm Evan Catron, one of the artists for Leave No Stone Unturned.
And I'm Michael. I'm also one of the investigators.
It's a little less known than Moonville, but I expect us to have an interesting time tonight.
And my expectations for tonight are to hopefully see something this time. Otherwise, I'm just planning on having a lot of fun with it.
I don't really know what to expect out of this place. I didn't do much research, and it was kind of impromptu compared to the other shoots that we've done. So I'll just take whatever comes along. I'll be surprised by a little bit of everything, so that'll be cool.
I'd love to see something as well. I'm not quite sure what to expect, but we'll find out. Looking forward to it.
We are here at Kings Hollow Tunnel. It is located around the same area as King Station. It's a little abandoned town. We actually saw some of the old buildings on the way here. This wooden tunnel was actually constructed in 1856, between 1855 and 56. King Station, the town, was actually founded by Silas D. King, so that gives you the name Kings Hollow. It's also known as the Mineral Tunnel and also King's Change Tunnel. It used to belong to the Cincinnati Railroad Company, and then eventually it was bought by the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Company. A couple of the big legends that I've been hearing about are the spirit of a lady supposedly follows people that go through the tunnel and the trail in this area. Apparently in the 1870s, she committed suicide by slitting her own throat. in these woods. The other legend I've heard about, it's actually a documented death. His name was Pleasant D. Elliott. He died here in Pleasant E. Dexter. He passed away in 1927. They believe that he, throughout the night, he was in this tunnel, and one of the many trains that travels through every night struck him, fractured his skull, hurt him really bad. He was announced dead on the scene. He's actually buried in Athens, Ohio. I forget the name of the cemetery. But those are the two major legends that I've heard about. It's a pretty impressive structure, I have to say. It's a little less known than Moonville. It's just a little bit northeast of Moonville. They used to be connected. You can actually walk from Moonville to this tunnel. Besides that, there wasn't too much information about this place, so that's why I'm pretty intrigued to look around and see if we find anything.
All right, cool.
Bitchin'.
I just made all that up.
Oh shit.
All right. Are you guys ready? Off to the tunnel. All right. Nick and Evan in the tunnel. Tunneling it up. Hey, we're going to start our EVP stuff, okay? Okay.
Oh shit.
That's a mosquito. I felt something on me, but it didn't bit me.
Oh shit. Dude, no, it's so open. Like, you could fit like 3 fat Sicilians and a midget. Oh no, at once.
Hey, how about, isn't there a way to go up and around?
Oh dude, this is the up and around.
Fuck. Be careful, we don't have the insurance.
These are some of the supports that are driven through the rock. Imagine how fucking... They probably stuck dynamite down a tube and then blew it up that way. We're gonna go back a little farther. Looks like you can go down here. You can completely go up and behind the walls.
The night is being cut short. A misunderstanding has led to a member of the Rail Trail Association asking the team to leave.
What's that? He's not with us tonight. Do you know Carlin?
I know Carlin.
I know because we went to Moonville a couple months ago, and he was supposed to have Uncle Buck from the riding stable with us, but he couldn't make it.
Shit.
I don't know. What do we do?
Well, we got enough.
Shit. I wonder how they even knew we were out here.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Although they would later find out they were in fact allowed to stay, for the time being, they opt not to push their luck. Before they leave, the comics indulge in Donny's craft services.
Oh, snaps.
It's grilled buffalo chicken, so it's cold, but I thought it would still taste a little good.
Guess they don't need in for the kill. This means that our shoots are officially catered now.
Yeah, that's... Come on, leave no stomach unturned. As we join the crew, we find Donny pretending to eat while the rest of us are suckered.
We all just fucking dropped
Tastiest poisoning I've ever suffered through.
Oh, you're damn right.
Oh, you're off.
We need a close up on that. Mini muffins here.
Oh, my.
All right, now drop them on the ground.
He's been putting his poops in plastic containers.
Not a whole lot really happened. The end of the tunnel was a little bit colder, and you could kind of see your breath down there, which was weird because the ground was wet, but that was really it.
I'm really not sure how to explain it, honestly. You get kind of a heavy kind of vibe in it, but then you get all these wackos coming in and interrupting everything, and kind of throws it all off. So I would love to come back and get in here when there's no one else around.
I heard like a couple of weird noises in the woods. I'm not sure if it was just nature. That's what I assume, but I didn't really experience anything too crazy.
Yeah, I'm not as bitter as Dante. I didn't really find anything. I didn't feel the difference in air or whatever. I didn't go as far in as some of these other guys did, though. I would probably come back just to kind of check it out again and see if anything happens differently.
Although their investigation was cut short, the comics are satisfied with the hunt as they drive back to Chillicothe.
I mean, you know, you get to the point where you're like, ooh, do you go back and do you kill Hitler? Or just whatever, like as a baby, or whatever.
Turn right.
I don't know. After you guys started talking about, that'd be cool to see, then I was like, well, yeah, maybe some stuff would be cool to see. Why do I gotta be all murdery about it?
Next time on Leave No Stone Unturned, the comedians leave Ohio, making their way to Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
This one's fucking spooky.
They are in search of the Mothman, a local cryptid said to lurk in the nearby TNT area.
Other people have money and they still die. How's Keith Richards then?